G'day fellas, welcome back to the Reload Draft Build. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day out there. If you didn't see the first episode, I strongly recommend you go check it out. Otherwise you will have no idea what is going on right now. If you're into Madden 20 content as well as NCAA 14 Dynasty, then this is the channel for you. Do not forget to subscribe. There's a lot of stuff to go through today, fellas, so let's get right on into it. So unlike the first part, I'm going to be training every single week. I want our players to progress a lot. This is where we really get into the bangers and mash of this rebuild. I don't even want to upgrade these two. They got 3 upgrade points. I'm not interested. Kyler Murray gonna start out season 2 as an 81 overall. We also have Lamar Rivers. In this episode, we're gonna find out what this man's development trait is. Same goes for all the rookies. I cannot wait to find out if we pulled any X factors. We're already up to a 67 overall. We're on the up and up, mate. Before anything, we have to trade some people away. David Johnson has already regressed like 5 overall. We have no use for him, and we got Kareem Hunt in the last episode. I did manage to do a little bit of finessing. We do have 5 first round picks, a second round, 2 fifths, and a 4th. I did unfortunately have to give up our next year 3rd, but in the 3rd part of this rebuild, we're not really going to be drafting. It's more going to be about progression and that free agency. We're still on the lookout for one more defensive end because our DT is trash. Like 71 overall trash. Lucky for us, there are 4 ends in the top 10 picks. We also do need to get a cornerback as we only have 2 right now. And as for the training part, I went ahead and got gold in Power O, passing, play action, and cover 4. It's going to give us a boost to the quarterback and offensive line. Defense is going to give us a boost to DBs and defensive line. Christian Miles out of Wisconsin. Oh my goodness, this guy looks like a monster. So does Ian Roy respectively as well. Christian Miles is just that dude though. 2 A- and a B+. We need DT more than we need end. I wouldn't even mind taking a running back as well, since we did trade away David Johnson. I'm sorry, Cardinal fans again. Jojo Richards, we need linebackers too. He's a red diamond. He's not coming to the squad. Not gonna lie, this first round looks pretty weak. Oh, Sidney Dre out of Wake Forest. He's a receiving back, A- carrying. You already know he's gonna be a great overall then. Might look to pick him up at the end of the first since we do have 5 first round picks. Still looking to find a good linebacker. I got this weird feeling that Lamar Rivers is a superstar. This guy is getting so much XP compared to everybody else. He's already up to an 80. That's a 4 increase in only half the season. He got an ability slot. This has got to be the week right here. There's no way it's not. Moody, don't know what he is yet. We got an X Factor. Lamar Rivers. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's progress. Dion Vance as well as strong safety. He's improving quite a lot himself. He turns out to be a star development. And in week 9, Kyler Murray is the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. 333 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, not bad. Devarius Moody out of Georgia turns out to be a superstar. Those 259 overalls are up to 60. We have Chase Edmonds backing up Kareem Hunt. That's not good. Developing really, really well. He's got great speed and excel. This is the guy who had the crazy route running. 88 medium route, 95 agility. Yeah. He's also got in specialist. He unlocks his other one at 80, which is only 1 overall away. And looking at the defense, Lamar Rivers, the rookie out of Notre Dame. He has Fearmonger. Oh man, that is overpowered. He also has secure tackler and finesse specialist, basically becoming the franchise player on the defense. Call it whatever you want, but as a 70 overall team, we are currently on a 7-6 record. Like, we legitimately have a chance to make the playoffs right now. Lamar Rivers going up another 2 overall. This guy is going to be an absolute freak by the time we do the simulation season. How's our boy Devarius Moody going? I think we'll turn him into a deep threat because his route running is already so high. We've unlocked streak specialist. Our boy at strong safety, Dion Vance, continuing to just beast out here. And even our rookie left guard, Wesley Gardner, is up to a 78 overall. Once considered a sure thing for the US Olympic squad as a weightlifter, Duggan is now concentrating his strength into football as a left tackle. I think this might be the perfect situation for us to swoop in and take this left tackle. He's projected in the 2nd round, but does have a green gem for the 1st round. Bill Traynor is my guy, but either one of these guys would be a good pickup. And as you can see, the draft board is finally starting to come together. It's based off positions that we need though. Offensive line, defensive line, cornerbacks. The only bad thing is there are no linebackers that are good in this class. Oh, you thought I was joking? Look at this. Left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, right outside linebacker. The first one that looks any decent is Trey Tolbert in the 3rd round. This cornerback straight up has an F awareness. What's his last skill? F zone coverage? Unfortunately for us, we fall just short of the wild cards with an 8-8 record. Daniel Jones, the starting quarterback for the NFC. Christian Kirk made it, which is good. We do have a Pro Bowler. I'm pretty sure that's our defensive tackle there. Yep, that's definitely him, Vernon Adams. He started off as a 71 overall. After 1 season of focused training, he is up to a 76, about to hit 77. So in all kinds of funny business, we have the Ravens and the Panthers in the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson is going to win his first MVP. Kyler Murray finishes in 10th though. You love to see it. We have to have defensive rookie, I'm almost certain. Devarius Moody finishes 2nd in offensive rookie. Come on, give it to me. Gerald Meeks is going to win defensive rookie. Lamar Rivers was 5th. Wow, so we should have a good amount of XP to spend here. Yep, Gerald Meeks, our free safety, he's going to go up to an 80 plus overall after season 1. He's up to a superstar now. Wait. Hold on a second. Development trait increased to superstar dev. That's because he won rookie of the year, right? Hold on a second. Gerald Meeks, strip specialist, and he also has pick artist. I couldn't think of like a better duo of abilities for his free safety to have. Getting a quick look at the stats, Kyler Murray really came into his own this season. 3,700 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 10 picks. 70% completion rate as well. That's nothing to mess around with. Kareem Hunt making an instant impact, 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. He averaged a whopping 5.2 yards per carry. On the receiving end, Christian Kirk, 1,000 yards. Devarius Moody in his rookie season, 805 and 10 touchdowns. Andy Isabella being the best slot receiver he can be, picking up 6 touchdowns himself. How did our offensive line do though? This is what everybody wanted to see. Those 50 overalls led in 15 sacks combined. And on the defensive end, Gerald Meeks led the team in tackles with 107. He also had an interception, 5 TFLs, 2 sacks. Byron Murphy with 2 interceptions, Buda Baker with 2 picks. You gotta understand that we're like a 71 overall team, right? But here is where we make the biggest changes. We have $107 million in cap room. We need an X Factor or a superstar. Please show me some love. Free agency. Richard Sherman. We have an offensive lineman. As much as I would love to pick up Ronnie Stanley, we can draft offensive linemen. They won't be as good, obviously, but there are no good linebackers. We have to take this guy. He rejected it. So at this point, we're pretty much forced to take Sidney Jones or Brandon Brooks? I offered that guy so much money and he just said, get out of here. On the plus side, we can still take Matt Milano. Isn't exactly ideal considering I was willing to spend so much money this year in free agency, but still it's an upgrade over a 50 overall. So again, we're improving the squad. We have to have a really good draft here. I'm thinking D-line, offensive line, they're my 2 big things right there. We have the 3rd pick in the draft as well. Malik Fletcher out of Auburn goes with the 1st pick. Let me get that DT. Jabari Culver out of Vandy going to Minnesota. The 2 players that stood out were Christian Miles and Bill Traynor. I don't think I can pass up on this Miles guy though. 1st in the 40, he was 5th in the bench. The top 3 skills are incredible. Projected mid-1st round, but he's an early 1st round talent. He's a 77 overall, ranked 0 in true talent. Hopefully he's at least a superstar. We picked 16, so that means we have a lot of picks in the later half of this draft. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and take Lane Duggan. Remember, they wrote a story about this guy being an Olympic power lifter or something. Can you fill the void of Stanley, mate? What are you gonna turn out to be? You're a 71 normal. Whoa. My guy, you fooled me. Man, I gotta take Sidney Dre. This guy looks like a monster though. He's a 76 overall hidden development. He is ranked 4th in true talent though. So now we have a 2-headed monster with Kareem Hunt and Sidney Dre. I couldn't think of a cooler name as well. All right, so in those last 9 picks, everybody went off our draft board. Let's go ahead and take this deal from the Saints. They're going to give us a next year 2nd, 3rd, and a this year 5th for the 27th pick in the draft. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and take this deal from San Fran. Next year 2nd round pick, this year 3rd, and next year 5th. It just sucks that free agency has been so bad to us. There is absolutely no reason I'm not dropping 100 mil contracts. Trey Tolbert the move, or do we go Jalen Wheeler out of LSU? I think we gotta go the linebacker, I'm not gonna lie. Trey Tolbert, 67 normal, that is a yikes. We still have so many picks. We gotta take Dennis Little. He's probably gonna turn out to be trash, just like the other guy, but he's the only person that can make a difference. He is a hidden development, so he's got a really bad overall, but he could be a star or a superstar or something. Honestly, I'm gonna trade every single one of these picks away. I don't have any use to pick this late. Next year isn't really more so about the draft as it is free agency and progression. Checking out our class, so we started off very strong with Christian Miles. He comes in with 88 strength, 81 power moves, 80 speed, 82 excel. He's also a big hitter, can bull rush, swing move. If this guy is a superstar or above, he's gonna be a problem. Lane Duggan, terrible. We got Sidney Dre though. 93 speed, 90 excel, 93 agility. Oh my goodness, this guy is legitimately a beast. And as you can tell, the rest of the draft was pretty trash. It just didn't seem like there was a lot of talent in this draft. Bill Traynor was only a normal development. Okay, I'm kind of glad I took Christian Miles then. Sidney Dre was the 4th highest rated person. There was so many defensive ends in this class. Left end, right end, right end, right end, DT. And to round off the season, getting an updated look at the lineup, Gardner is up to a 78. We still have a 67 overall at right tackle. Again, offensive line was not very generous to us. If we can pick one up in the free agency, we're probably gonna have to do that. Now, checking out the defense, this is where it gets interesting. We now have Zach Allen, Christian Miles, Adams, and Lamar Rivers. The only problem is we have 2 trash linebackers and 2 good ones. At this point, we have to switch it up to a 4-3. That already looks so much better. So Deontay Thompson is a 71 overall at cornerback. That'll at least fill a small void until we get a better cornerback. So far, so good though. The team is a little bit sloppy, but it's a lot better than where we started. Once we find out what development Miles is, this team has so much potential, we just have to put it all together. This is part 2. We have one more off season to turn this into a Super Bowl team. But with that being said, fellas, that is where I'm going to wrap up part 2 of the Reload draft build with the Cougars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. If you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.